Gene Shipman, Shippo. Gotta be, I think, probably the king of happy. Maybe Swisher County, maybe even he lives close enough to Randall County, you can throw both of them in. Gene Shipman has been involved in agriculture and a friend of agriculture and a friend of kids in agriculture like no one I've ever known.
Gene, if I was gonna describe him, I'd say he is an encourager. He's a man that not laughs at you, but he laughs with you. You might describe him as a little bit ornery, but he's always there in the community. It's very seldom do you have something in Happy that Shippo's not present and doing what he can, but he's the type of man that does that work behind the scene. He's out fundraising that nobody else knows anything about. He doesn't stand out there to take the credit and take the pictures. He's there and does the work.
The way I got to know Gene was when he had R&S drills. There's no telling how many hundreds of Dempster drills that he restored and sent back out to the farmers, and that was a great community service for the area that we live in, because the Dempster drill was the #1 dryland drill 30 and 40 years ago. And also Gene, he did so much for my mom and dad. Him and his wife, they picked them up and took them to things and made sure they got to Las Vegas to the rodeo okay, and they were just always helping my mom and dad, and they're both just servants, and I just think the world of Gene and Judy.
Well, Gene Shipman's roots run deep in agriculture in the Texas Panhandle. In fact, Gene's grandfather was born on some of the same land that Gene and Judy operate today. Gene's a good farmer. He's recognized by his peers. Also received the Top Hand Award from Texas AgriLife Extension. They say at one time Gene was a pretty good bull rider, and I've also heard it said that he's a pretty good washer pitcher. I've never seen him ride a bull, but I have seen him pitch washers, and I sure hope he's a better bull rider than he is a washer pitcher.
In September of '91, my dad passed away. I was in the process of sowing wheat, and early one morning, he passed away in the morning, and about a Gene Shipman time, which means about 9 o'clock, he called me and said, "Jim, where's your seed wheat?" And I said, "You don't need to know where my seed wheat is." And he said, "Yes, I do." He and people from the community sowed my wheat that day. Stop him. It's probably my best crop I ever made, but the fact that Gene cared enough to make sure that was out of didn't have to worry about that, meant a lot to me, and I never will forget it.
Shippo's Bar is like a museum that celebrates our Western heritage and is provided to many nonprofit organizations. Gene Shipman has more friends than anyone I've known because he exemplifies our Western heritage values of integrity, respect, humbleness, generosity, neighboring, hard work, land and water, stewardship, and selfless service.
Gene and Judy are the cornerstone of their community. If it's something that happens in Happy, Texas, and it's good, you can bet the Shipmans are involved. Whether it's the Happy Days celebration, the Wesley Sims Memorial Roping, the Happy International Stock Show, or just raising funds for the fire department, the Shipmans will be there.
So I think if you want to sum him up, Gene is a man that loves people. He's a man that encourages, and he's not beyond getting your goat and then having a laugh with you.
Well, there's nobody like Gene. They are great people. What a man of integrity and a friend. If Gene Shipman is your friend, you're not going to have a better friend. He takes good care of his business. As a banker, it's easy for me to say that. He takes good care of everything that he does. I'm honored to be his friend. I'm proud of him on receiving this award, and couldn't be anyone out there that's more deserving of it. Congratulations, Gene. Congratulations, Judy. You both are wonderful, phenomenal, fantastic people, and we're very happy for you. God bless.